Yeah.
We are here with Chris White. How you going?
Hey, go on. He's gone.
He's at the leave. He's gone to check his calf muscle if it's torn or not. Stay tuned at the end of the episode.
Literally, the last bit he messages and lets us know the results.
Oh,
that's a hook.
It is a hook.
That's a hook.
Hence Delby's marketing strategy, bringing it up. But now we've exposed our marketing strategy.
So it's a fucking awesome episode. Whitey does stay with us for about an hour and a bit, and then he buggers off.
Doesn't say a lot this ep. So
it's just a bit of company for it. But before we begin this episode is brought to you by our fucking incredible friends at alltradescover.com.au. If you're seeking any sort of coverage for your trade, big business, small business, they can help you out. They can at least give you an option, and we've had a lot of people actually using them and getting better prices
and saving money
and great coverage. So
yeah.
Get around All Trades Cover if you're a tradie.
They will insure you for almost anything you inquire and they agree upon.
Terms and conditions do apply.
Right, yeah.
This episode is also brought to you by Kahuna Golf, of which we both played wearing Kahuna hats with Jacques Barrett.
Jacques Barrett, he had his Kahuna on.
He was wearing Kahuna and he played very well.
Yeah. Good little coach there.
Yeah.
Told me to get rid of my favourite club, so I will not take your advice on that, Jacques. But good golf coach. Felt good, looked good, didn't play good.
Well, since I've been using their stuff and playing every day, I actually hit, spoiler alert, I mentioned in the episode, 82, which is, I think that's really good, man.
Yeah.
That's like my best score by a long way.
Yeah, because you played it safe.
Yeah, I played smart.
You pussy.
I parred or bogeyed.
You got to hit through the gap of the tree line, bro. That's the fucking way to get that score down.
Or you play smart, you just chip out onto the fairway if you've had a poor shot.
Boring.
And then hit onto the green and then putt it in for par. It's
boring. Unless you're playing in a competition, go for the fucking hard.
Well,
anyway, if you want to try and look as good as we did, hard yarns 15, you get 15% off. I don't even know how these guys are making profit with all the discounts we're giving away.
I don't know. And the amount of money they're paying us, they must be getting a lot of business out of this.
Fucking oath.
We're also looking for a third sponsor again because someone's contract finished up. Vibe Culture, they were great. I might hit them up, see if they want to come on again, but I haven't really had much communication with them. But we're looking for a third sponsorship. But aside from that, Raunchy, always on board. They're great.
Sir Henry's.
Raunchy
Lager.
And me and Wolfie opening a room with them shortly.
Yep. So I guess this is a shout out. Anybody want to sponsor? Or work out some form of deal, rent is about to get a bit more expensive for us. So, please.
And the thing I want to make sure people know is they're actually getting a lot out of it.
Yeah, so it works.
Yes.
It's actually good.
And I used to get anxious about trying to sell our sponsorship, thinking like, we're just getting money for nothing, but they're actually making money out of it.
And our listeners are actually, I got to stop saying the word actually, but the listeners are loyal to our sponsors. So they'll go out of their way to choose your product because it's part of the Hard Yarns community.
So give us money.
Oh, fuck. This is almost an ad we can put in the middle. We should clip this and put it in the middle.
Yeah.
But, guys, we were joined by Whitey. We covered a little bit of his run.
Yep.
That's coming up.
A couple of injuries.
Some fishing stuff.
Yep.
A little bit of morning routines.
This was just more mates catching up, talking shit.
Yeah.
And, his morning routine was interesting.
Yeah. And then at the end of the episode, we do a few extra spooky stories and talk about the response that we got to our Glitch in the Matrix one. So if you haven't listened to that episode, just jump on our YouTube, jump on our Insta and look at the Hard Yarns Glitch in the Matrix clips, hit 3 million. We'll read out a few of those stories as well.
Got us an extra 10,000 followers on TikTok and an extra...
Okay, so if you're one of those 10,000 with a business...
Yeah, 100%.
But last plug is, shout out to all the patrons. Do we have any new patrons?
Yes, we do. Mitch Glenn joined.
Oh, Glenn, stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I think he joined because of the joke writing.
Oh, sick.
So Mitch Glenn is on the Patreon.
He did my first sesh story, so...
Yeah, sick.
Shout out.
Did he? Yeah. So I think I'll just double check if there's anyone else. But Mitch Glenn, thanks for joining.
There's bonus episodes on there. There's the pilot episode of, I think it's going to be called Sausage Factory, which is where comedians would get on. We bring our new bits and riff, and Wolfie is the mainstay of that, and his brain is incredible. It's like watching a beautiful mind when you're trying to work out new bits.
Mate, especially he's genuinely helping me write my bits.
Well, he's just writing a set for you, isn't
basically, he? I'm just going to have a set written by Andrew Wolf. So soon I'll be the second best comedian in WA. You know what's fucked though? Trying to actually do it. When he talks you through it, you start using his tone and cadence, and then I realise, no,
you got to be yourself.
Yes, so it's hard. You got to dial it back and change it.
And there's no ads, interruptions on Patreon either, so you can just listen to it and run or work or whatever it is.
Yeah, and if you're a Patreon, we'll send you a free Kahuna hat. 2 people have hit us up. I'll get their addresses and we'll send them shortly.
Cool. All right, long intro, but lots of fun and super chill episode today. So let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-hosts,
Daniel Delby
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
I'm surrounded by the 2 freshest skin motherfuckers in fucking Perth, bro.
Fuck yeah.
You guys are so fucking crisp. Well, it's probably because I don't sleep much, but so I'm always looking like I'm on the end of a bender. It's probably because I am.
Yeah, you're the...
well, not this weekend, no, but...
Whitey is the youngest, 45-year-old?
44.
44, mate. That's fresh.
That's so fresh. So fresh.
Yeah. What's going on? Sorry, I fucking...
Well, single-sex toilets to become mandatory for new buildings in the UK. How fucked is that, bro?
What is it?
Single-sex toilets to become mandatory for new buildings in the UK.
I thought toilets were single sex.
Yeah, but like...
What do you mean, you mean neutral?
Oh, hang on a sec. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah. Proposed legislation in England mandates separate male and female toilets in new non... Oh, that's great.
Well,
yeah, okay.
Just keep going as it was forever.
Yeah. But they've legislated it now. So you have to have a man's and a woman's toilet. Thank fuck for that, man. I thought they were legislating that we're coming together as a single, just fucking little grey person. grey there.
Fuck. I need to address something as well. I played golf with Delby on... When did we play?
I didn't play.
Did you get carried?
I hit the ball.
Well, okay. Actually, I'll start with this. I played the best game I've ever played.
Yeah.
I hit 82, and that's fucking incredible for me. That's
I hit
40.
82 trees with my club.
I'm not sure I can play golf with you anymore. You were going, fuck it. Delby was checking his footy fantasy, the bets. He was getting angry about that. And then when I was trying to help you through the, stopping you from hitting out, and you were like, fuck this, I'm just going to fucking hit through. I was like,
dude, it was the 11th hole. My score was 10 over par. I'm like, fuck it. Why would I chip back on when I'm 80 behind?
But it was so funny when you'd watch him, he would go and you'd calm down, and then you'd chip out of the bush, and then you'd hit onto the green. And he'd be like, oh, that's so much better. And then putt in for bogey or something. Yeah. But Kahuna Golf didn't quite help your game.
Well, I think I wasn't wearing my Kahuna shirt. That's why.
I wasn't wearing mine either.
Yeah. But I played on Monday at Maylands.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
Oh, not good. I'm going back to get lessons.
Fuck.
So, frustrating.
Playing with Jacques tomorrow, actually, I think.
Yeah.
At Wembley.
Nice.
See how the calf pulls up.
Yeah, you both fucked, eh?
Yeah. How's your calf?
Not good.
Yeah.
My limp's slightly gone, but I'm going to get a scan today.
How did you do it?
Oh, dude, I was trying to run way too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What pace?
It was 3:45.
Oh, wow.
What? Okay.
That's way too quick.
There was a lightning storm.
Oh,
and
shit.
I get super energized with the lightning, and I was
Like
just,
Sonic the Hedgehog over here,
had
right?
a really good song going. I was just felt amazing. I warmed up and everything.
Yeah. I have to pick my songs very wisely.
Otherwise, you try and go too quick. Yeah.
Way too quick. I just get in the mode, and then I'll be like, that was meant to be a 5:30 pace, and I've run 4:15s. Fuck, and damn it, that's not good. But
so what, you're legging it, and then
Yeah.
Felt it ping?
Just got past trig point.
Oh, you felt a ping.
No ping.
No.
Oh.
Just a build up, and then I was like, "Oh, that's not good. I've got a race in 10 days. I'll just stop running and I'll walk home."
Bro, that's exactly what happened to me. Exactly.
I start walking home, and then it frees up, and I'm like, "Oh, maybe it was cramp."
Yep.
The next day, not too bad.
Is it where the Achilles joins
this
the
is
calf at
making
that
me
little
nervous.
in between the soleus, like in between that
And that
little?
outside was kind of pretty general at first.
Right there?
A bit lower than that.
Like
yeah.
there and on the inside of it? That's exactly what's happened to me.
And
It's
then
the old man injury, boys.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I spoke to Buddha about it. He's like, "Oh, you can do a factory reset. Just go for another run." So I thought, give it a shot.
Yeah.
You spoke to that physiotherapist, Buddha.
Fucking Buddha.
It sounded like he consulted your spiritual guide. I spoke with Buddha about it. He said factory reset.
He was kind of right. So
Yeah.
I went 2 kilometers, going slow, jogging.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sweet. Maybe I'll just do a little 10,
Yeah.
like a slow 10, and hit 2.5 Ks, and it went again.
Whoa.
Mate, this is what concerns me because you've gone a similar path to what I'm choosing to do. Because mine fucked up exactly as yours fucked up on Sunday. I've been fucking killing it, like just cruising. And I was running like a 5:15 pace, nothing. I was just cruising to do a 12 to 15 Ks. And I didn't want to run too much leading into the run. And 7 Ks in, it just started like locking up. I was like, what the fuck? Exactly as you've described. I decided to walk. I was like, I've got a race in fucking 6 days. I need to chill. I've got an 80-kilometre race in 6 days. So just check your ego, walk home, make sure you don't injure it anymore. And the walking was actually hurting it a bit more than anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe like I just got to get off it. Maybe a tick won't be much slow or much faster, but it won't be much
So which
worse.
experts have you both visited? Boys?
Yeah, so I just ticked home. Like I ran the last 3 Ks back to my car, and got back fine, running at about 6-minute pace. I couldn't go much faster, but I was like, yeah, all
which
good.
physio or doctor have you seen since?
No.
Okay, and Chris,
I went
which
to
have
a
you
doctor,
seen? Okay,
and he gave it a little squeeze. He's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Just rest it." And then I told him that I'm trying to do an ultra on the weekend or just a leg, and he said, "Okay, yeah, we'll get a scan. If there's a tear, then probably sit it out."
Yeah, fuck.
So funny
this
that
is
you're both just self-diagnosing, speaking with Buddha, and
But the worst part was this is exactly what happened last time when I did the 100 kilometres. This is exactly what happened. About a week, 2 weeks prior, calf locked up. I was shitting out, couldn't run. And then I looked at the bottom of my shoe and it was exactly the same. Whatever, I must have a poor running style. And the back left and the back right of my shoes, specifically the back left one, is like chamfered away.
it's because you're more right.
Yeah.
You're
But
more right-leaning.
It's definitely chamfered. Like it's like a fucking triangle missing. So my leg and ankle was rolling.
What's chamfered?
Yeah.
It's like it's like you shaved the side of the. So basically, instead of the foot being flat, the back end was just like up on an angle. So there was no support. So my foot was going like that for fucking.
You're gonna have to.
And so I take a positive out of it because obviously not great doing that. But imagine that happening on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, 25 Ks in and me not changing my shoes.
Shamford, you run.
Yeah, exactly. So
it could be your body's trauma response, knowing that.
yeah. So,
You got 80, your body goes, hang on a second.
But last time I noticed that and changed my shoes a week and a half prior to the 100 and it fixed the problem. So it was genuinely, it wasn't the calf was an issue, it was running on shoes that were not supporting and I was rolling the whole time. So go for a 2 or 3K tonight was my plan, like you've said, and I'm sticking to 2 to 3Ks just to tick it over. And I won't do much more after that.
What's probably more your core or whatever your functional movement is. Who were the boys you had on your pod? They were quite interesting, talking about functional movement and getting all the basics right.
Oh, for your
There's 2 of them, and they were like physios, but not quite physios. And it was
for
all
your
about,
handstand stuff?
No. This was about a year and a half ago or something.
Oh.
2 blokes that you had on, and they came in, and all their things are about like functional moving.
Oh, was it Jake and Callum?
I think so.
These guys, Corrective Culture.
That's the ones.
Yeah.
Corrective culture. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the I also messaged Jake about it, but he's in Bali, so
Okay.
I didn't want to bother him too much.
Yeah.
This was quite interesting because what do? They just make sure everything your base is correct.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
They're sort of holistic healing, but
Right.
they do a lot of stuff with massage balls,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're all about like addressing the root cause rather than just addressing an injury.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop.
So
it
like for
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
that left, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
your leg's
exactly.
doing,
So obviously,
fix that
Yeah.
rather than your shoe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in the meantime, I've fixed my shoe because that's all I can do with a week going in. But after this, I'm going to have to go, right, am I running? My running gait must be off, or maybe I'm unbalanced in a certain way. It's creating that. Because my shoe shouldn't be wearing away in one spot on the back, like on the back corner.
That's the same as mine though.
Yeah.
Back left,
boys
back
have
left
issues.
corner.
Both
Sides? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's more left. It does do it on the right, but more on the left of it. It does wear it away. Fuckload.
Yeah.
But I was shitting at because I've worked so hard and I've trained so hard to get to this point where I feel so good, and I would have been so angry if it was just a shoe that fucked up the whole thing. But I feel good though, man. Ready to go. But I'm actually shitting it more than I ever have because of that. Because I'm going to work so much harder. In the last two, it was just finish.
Yeah.
This one's like I'm going for 10 hours. Like when you're fucked and you're hurting in a normal run, you can just go, I'm just going to walk. I can't be fucked at the moment. Like I'm just going to get through for the next 10 minutes and chill.
Yeah.
Can't do that. I could be like, fuck, that pace that I said I got to get back up and running. Like,
Well, the
so
thing is,
it's going to hurt, man.
Everyone's going to judge you, bro.
This is for me though.
Yeah.
Like the good thing, I'm not raising money for this one. This is literally I just want to fucking do it,
Yeah.
and I want to challenge myself. I've also made a very conscious decision to train for this, not as I'm training for an ultra marathon. I've trained in a hard way, but also more so like something that's sustainable, that I can keep training like this and just keep doing this over and over and over again. I don't want to be like I'm ramping up for this fucking race and then I just stop.
Yeah.
Like I want to next week go, right, I'm just going to get back into running again. That's how I want to be. So I've tried to make it a bit more sustainable. Like I can run 30 to 50 Ks a week, no problem now, and I can continue to sustain that. But if I was doing what some of these other people who are training for it properly, who are running like 150 Ks a week, and like, I can't do that all the time. One of my mates who I'm running with for the first 2-3 legs on Saturday, he just ran 25 kilometres in the morning, 25 kilometres in the afternoon. That's 50 Ks in a day for training. He's fucking beast, man. I'm not going to be
His name Tim Franklin?
Nah, he's actually raising money for Stitch in Time. He's Chris Thompson, and he's done a few things for them. But he's actually in training for the Cairns triathlon. So he's proper fucking athlete, like elite. Those triathletes are.
Well, we've done 10 minutes of ours. What about our guest?
yeah.
What are you doing, Chris?
Yeah, what with the team?
Who's your team?
What's the thing?
I was just thinking to you, it's like expectations, right? You've put, you want to get a certain time, so now you're kind of focused on that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you forget to just freaking enjoy it, what it's all about.
100%, yeah.
Have you had a focus, a goal for what you're doing?
Yeah, well, the team run, we don't care about time at all.
Yeah.
So now
That was so fun last year, man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
I'm just hoping that I can get through it. I just don't want to let the team down and start 5Ks in and do it. So
Which
your
leg
team?
are you?
I'm leg 2.
That's a pretty cruisy leg, hey?
Yeah.
Who's your team this year?
2 people I've never even met. And
What do you
then-
mean?
Our team keeps changing every year. But it's me and Sarah and Adam, and then he's got this.
2 of his mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
Copper, you know what happened
But
to
it's
the
it's
last leg last year?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what happened to the guy who ran our last leg last year for our team?
Did he have to do it twice or something?
No, he fucking fully he went to hospital after.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, did he have food poisoning or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't tell anyone.
He just ran it. And we were like, he's taking a long time.
We're
Like,
at dinner, man. He just went white.
Oh, no. What did he eat?
oh, fuck.
No, it was the day before. So
Yeah.
the whole day he'd been like battling, throwing up, and
Oh,
shitting
no. But he
himself.
didn't want to let you down.
Didn't tell anyone.
Literally had the runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
The runs.
And he, Adam had to take him, take him to the hospital, a doctor, something like
He's
that.
super dehydrated.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked.
That sucks.
But what was funny when we finished that team run, and we were super pumped because it's such a good thing to do as a team. But they're elderly people who finished before us, and they're all 60 or 70, and you're like, what the fuck, man? How did we lose to them? I was so pumped we finished though, but
But do you lose? You don't really lose that, do you?
Yeah.
but still,
Nothing like doing an ultra and seeing the people that are that old just running their heart out. You just puts perspective, hey.
I couldn't do it, boys.
It's the one thing where I think women and age play a little bit of a factor, but women and men aren't separated. Like the fastest in the world are women, which is crazy. You see the world record holder she just did like the 7 marathons in 7 days. I don't think it was just, maybe a few years ago. And 7 marathons on 7 different continents in 7 days. And she broke the record for the fastest overall time. And she did the Alaska one, or Antarctica. I think it was Alaska. And it's just fucking snow, man. It's snow. And she won it by like 3 hours.
Whoa.
Like running just a marathon.
Probably had some dishes to do at home.
But like running just a marathon. Like running just
jokes, guys.
Just a marathon. It's like 42 Ks.
Yeah.
You know, winning it by like 2 or 3 hours. A marathon. That's fucking, I don't know how. Yeah. And then like Courtney Dauwalters, she won the, what is it? The one in Death Valley. She won that once by like 11 hours. Like,
that's see that hardest geezer dude that ran Africa?
Yeah.
Nuts, eh?
Fucking 5 day, 380 of running Africa. I fucking love him, man.
How long did it take him?
Yeah, like 380 days or something like that. Yeah. He just did Chris Williamson podcast. I'll have to have a listen. Yeah. But it's
See that English guy, the bald shaved head guy?
Yeah.
I quite like him, man. He's easy to
big red beard. Chris Williamson. Yeah, Modern Wisdom. He's great. But
got nothing on Chris White, but we'll go with Williamson.
He got kidnapped. And his team got they lost all their passports and they weren't going to be able to get. So I want to go listen to the Stephen Bartlett. He was on Stephen Bartlett's Diary CEO as well, I think. So got to go listen to it.
What's your best modern wisdom that you've heard lately? What are you living by lately, except for live, eat, live, fish?
You're fucking fish.
Live, love, fish.
Yeah.
I've been watching heaps of that Master Sheng Hung Li, whatever his name is, the Shaolin monk.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
No.
Oh yeah, man. He's he's the master monk. Like he's from England though, hey? Or he's located in.
He's like maybe German.
Is he
a German monk?
Are we thinking the same person?
He's got.
What's your guy? Tell us about him.
Vietnamese parents, but he's just like a Shaolin monk.
Oh yeah. I think we're talking about the same. He's very well spoken, hey?
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. So I listen to a lot of his stuff, and
he talks very slowly, like this. If you want to,
we got a different guy.
Yeah.
My guy sounds nothing like that.
Okay, so
He's Asian. He's like.
I was trying.
Asian accent.
I was trying not to be Asian.
What's your guy talk about? Like what's his go?
He's I don't know, just very qigong.
Yeah,
people sort of meditate. He just has a lot. It's kind of like a Buddhist way of life, but I just implement little bits into my daily routine.
Yeah.
Like waking up, I open up a door rather than just grab my phone, try and focus on breath, all that sort of.
What's the door theory? No, I like that. Yeah, what's the door?
Just fresh air. Because you spend your night breathing the same air. Just get fresh air into the room.
Do you like? It's hard with kids, but do you have a routine?
Yeah.
What's like? Because this morning I've slept through my alarm, and so my routine was gone. So like,
you wake up to an alarm?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I get up at 4:50. So it's.
Do you just wake up naturally?
Yeah.
So
if I wake up naturally, it's 10:30, man. It's fucked.
Yeah. Well, if
my room's like black,
I still wake up at 6. Like 6 is probably my wake up like every morning, regardless. But what's your routine?
I just wake up and then I do that a little bit of meditation in bed because my wife's asleep next to me. So
in bed, that's good.
I just kind of it sounds really stupid, but I kind of start at my feet and I just go through all the way up my body, like recognize because it connects like your parasympathetic. I remember my first podcast.
Yeah, sorry, lads.
You put your phone on flight mode,
and just sort of aligning, thinking about your body before you sort of grab your phone, and then deep breathing.
I use that one. It's similar, exactly the same. Daily Calm. Have you? I think it's through an app, but I just get on YouTube, and it gets you calm. 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, and I don't do this one every day, but. It's start from the top of your head, recognise it.
I'm going backwards.
Yeah, so you're going, but yours
There's no right or wrong way, though.
Yeah, so yours is the other way, but mine just goes through every little part of the body, and then the sensation of feeling it, and then like by the end of the 10 minutes, you feel like I don't know, I feel like if I do it during the middle of the day, when I start, you can sense your body's almost like buzzing. like a fuzz, and then when I finish, it feels like everything's soft and calm and
Well, in the
smooth.
morning, I wake up hard and I don't get past my cock. I'm like, right.
I woke up. Okay, this must be a sign of age. I woke up for the first time in my life without a hard on the other day. Is that a sign of testosterone?
torn calf muscle. That
To me,
one
it's
is.
all related to how much you drink.
As in
Really?
water or alcohol.
If I need to go to the toilet, then that's what will happen.
yeah.
But if you don't need to go to the toilet, then you might not.
Yeah. Yeah. I found that as well. Yeah. Maybe it's blocking you from pissing yourself.
100% is what
Yeah.
it is.
I think so.
It's the inbuilt don't wet the bed thing. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, I don't get much wet around my willy, but
But yeah, and then so after like a bit of meditation and stuff, what do you do there?
Depending on if I'm working on a YouTube video, I'll normally just get up and smash like an hour out while my wife's asleep.
Yep.
And then if I'm not busy, I'll just lay in bed, probably get on my phone under the sheet.
Yeah.
And then
like a little kid.
And then as soon as she's up, I open up the blinds and the door to get the fresh air in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then we have a coffee in bed.
What time do you get up?
5 a.m.
Fucking hell. You guys are fucked, bro.
I've been
Sleep,
going
have
to
some
bed early.
sleep, boys.
I go to bed early though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What time do you go to bed?
Around 9ish.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm
crazy.
watching.
Same.
Yeah.
I'll get into bed about 9:30 generally, and then I'll be done by 10:30.
Fuck, I go to bed at 1 o'clock every night, man.
Yeah, well, that's why you're not getting up early.
Yeah, right. Part of me is like, I've been feeling bad for ages, but I'm like, fuck, all my work is at
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah.
be at my focus between 7 and 10. So naturally,
You
Like,
can't.
I'm
You can have a
awake.
nap during the day though.
yeah, I can't though.
Yeah.
I get too much like anxiety about sleeping.
Well, if
yeah.
you got up at 4 a.m., you'd probably want a nap.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
So-
going to be on Sydney time on Thursday. So I've been trying to wake up early for me, like 8 o'clock. You know, I'm waking up at 6:30 the last couple of days.
Yeah, I got a message from you at 6
Yeah.
the other morning. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah.
It's kids though. If you got kids, they wear you out. And you got to go to bed early.
Well,
'cause-
Yeah.
this is
Fuck.
and this is the thing, like, because I woke up, for example, this morning, I woke up at like 6, and so Scotty gets up at like probably 6:15. I haven't got that hour and a half of work done. Like, as when I say work, my routine, like I like to do my TheraBand exercises, do my meditation, do all that prior. Otherwise, and I didn't get it done this morning now. So like, I don't feel, I don't need to do it every day, but it's definitely the best way. And then the other morning, I woke up at 4 to watch the F1, and I was like, well, I might as well do all my TheraBand exercises and stuff while I'm doing it. I didn't have Scotty that morning, so as soon as that was done, did my meditation. By like 6:30, I'd done so much. The race was done. I was like, "What the fuck do I do, man?" Like,
Have a nap, cunt.
well, no, I went for a swim, went to the sauna. I'm like, it was like 8:30, and I was like, I've done a whole day's fucking.
Fuck that.
It was so
These are
good.
fucking crazy.
It was fucking good. I don't think I could get up at 4 a.m. every morning. Those people who actually do that, like one of my mates, Carly, my next door neighbour, she does that like 3:50 some mornings because she.
Dude, the mornings I get up super early to go fishing and that.
So good,
drive
hey?
along the coast. There's
Everyone's
chicks
out.
and
Yeah.
mums out running and shit at 4 a.m. And you're
Nuts.
like, how good are these guys?
I guess
Not when winter comes, you'd think that.
No, they do it, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Some anyway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what time are you getting up to go fishing? Because this is your new passion. You've always got something, eh? You got a car or fucking ninja or like, well, you're doing fishing
goes
and
with the flow.
handstands.
Yeah. No, fishing, mainly gentlemen's hours, post-school drop. And then I'll go.
Nice. And there's still fish biting because Goatman's taught you.
Kind of, yeah. It's definitely, if you want like snapper, for example, you need to go early
Yeah.
to sort of increase your chances.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still get them anytime.
You fucking catching shit without a hook, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, did you
Without a
see that
bait.
last
Yeah.
YouTube video? Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
just because they're
That's
like
off Rodo,
hitting
eh?
anything?
Yeah, that was rod nest. It's not always like that for
Yeah.
sure. But them fish, they're renowned for being real hungry.
What are they?
Taylor.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're catching Taylor with no bait.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck, bro.
I haven't done fishing for a long time.
I love fishing. I just don't have an opportunity to get out.
Well, so I've been talking to one of my mates, Brent LaCroix, and they're cray fishermen up Savannah's ways, and I've been wanting to go out with them and go hunting and stuff like that, but I don't want to
Nah, do it, man. Them crayfish, man, they know everything.
Well,
They know every reef. They're such good ocean.
Well, Lek knows everything, and I'd be out there going, I can't even remember how to tie the fucking knot, man. I'm sorry, like I'd feel embarrassed. But
Very emasculating. I go out with Youngie on his boat, and he's like, I'm like an extra kid. He's tying the knots for me, or if there's like a snag, he's like doing it.
Yeah,
which I'm fine with, you know. But
it's them little things that make all the difference. Though.
Yeah.
Like you tie your own knot,
Yeah.
and then you get onto a fish, it'll pull your hook or whatever.
yeah.
But when you go with someone like a crayfisherman, he knows everything, and you will have the best time.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got to check the ego and just go into it and say, mate, I'm sorry, boys.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
way better.
I
But
can't
they
remember
like,
anything.
Like people that are good at fishing, they like showing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even like, so Mark, he's Lecker, he's been hunting a lot, and Lecker's been sending me the photos, as in Brent, of some of his kills, and I'm like, I really want to get into it. But again, I don't know anything about it, so I don't want to go on there. This is their
But what the fuck, bro? What do you expect?
I know, but this
You know,
is
it's
their
like,
peaceful. If that's what I'm saying. Like, I know all I have to do is
if
ask.
they invite you,
Yeah.
then go.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them, but
Of
they've
course,
also got
if
secret
you've never
spots.
done anything before, and you're like, I don't know
I
anything,
know.
I'm not going to go. Then you'd fucking never do anything.
Exactly. So I've been checking that ego and going, no, I'm going to go there and not pretend I know anything. I'm going to go and say, no, I know nothing. Show me.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Teach me.
I'm going to do that at my next orgy, man.
I've got some fresh deer in my fridge from the goat man. He just went hunting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard
some
goat
backstrap. I can't wait to eat it.
That's meant to be the best bit? The best bit?
Backstrap. From what?
Deer.
You just got deer.
Where does he go? I know he's not.
They don't like to talk.
No,
about
that's
it.
that's what I was just saying.
But is it like far away?
3-hour drive.
Okay, yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, not like just going to Mirrabooka and shooting.
I was so shocked that we have deer in Australia for whatever reason. When I first found out, and I was like, oh, no, they're everywhere. What the fuck?
They're not. It's pretty rare. That's his first one. And he's
Yeah.
been hunting a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And when you go far north, you get is it like the water buffalo?
Yeah, yeah. I think they're probably a bit easier to find.
Yeah, he's got some belter
Huge,
stories. His stories about the water buffalo and you're popping nuts. I saw they were talking about him. Carl Langdon was talking about him on
Goat Man?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
He goes, Goat Man's invented. Daniel Ricciardi's got the shoey. He goes, Goat Man's got the Dewey.
Yeah, yeah.
What? Fuck off.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
What, drinks it? Because I haven't. Drinks
Just
a
chuck the
beer?
can in its mouth.
Yeah. Because there's an American sports team. I think it's a hockey team, the Catfish, and they pour the beer through the gills of the catfish, and it comes out the mouth. And this chick just necked
That's
it.
crazy, that noodling that they do.
Oh, bro.
You watch their videos?
Yeah.
That's scarier than it looks, too.
Fucking aim. If you've got a snapping turtle in there, you got no
Noodling.
fingers.
What,
Yeah.
what's this? What's that?
They like
You
literally
explain it,
chuck
Whitey.
their hands through the mouth and grab inside the fish's mouth. So they're basically
Catfish.
letting the fish eat their arm, and then they pull it out of the hole because they back into their little holes.
So they go at the edge of a. It was a whole TV show on it.
Yeah. I see that when they
Go to the edge of the creek, wherever their little caves and shit are, and they stick their fingers up so they look like little worms, and then it just latches on, and they fucking pull the cunt out. But there's snapping turtles in
there as well.
in Alabama and South of America.
And alligators.
Yeah, there's gators
Yeah,
around,
there's
but
alligators.
probably not in those holes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good
But
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's when first time fingering a catfish is a good thing.
Oh fuck it.
Like, yeah, and they're just ripping them out. So,
Classic.
but what tats did you get the other day, bro? Have you
Yeah,
got fishing
right next
new
door.
fishing ones?
Got a
Oh.
shark, lightning in a bottle.
Nice.
You were down there with our sponsor, Kahuna Golf. He was getting
Yeah,
tattooed at the same time.
exact same time.
Yeah. Did you know that? Did you guys get talking?
Delby sent a message, but I think because they got 2 rooms. Right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm so intimidated to even walk into a tattoo parlor. I'm such a fresh skin.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could walk in and just walk out. Like
Wolfie's
it looks
tattoo's the best.
What's
Yeah.
he got?
Tattoo.
It just says
Oh,
tattoo.
yeah.
That's so fucking good.
Classic Wolf.
Just one tattoo on his body, tattoo written on his arm.
Yeah. How are you connected with the boys downstairs?
I know Aaron. I know his brother Corey.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Shout out
nice.
to Aaron Murphy.
Well, yeah, what'd you get done?
Bloodlines. Shark and lightning in a bottle, and then I got a flower and a swallow.
Yeah. Sick.
Getting a couple more next week, and then hopefully that
yeah.
scratches the itch for a while.
Yeah, literally. Is that because of your newfound fishing love, or you just thought it was cool? Or?
Yeah, I just love animals, eh?
Yeah, looks
I'm getting
fresh.
a boat, like a sailing boat.
Sick.
and a wise owl.
And
People-
lightning in a bottle represents the run the other day, were you?
Yep.
In the store?
People would say, "Oh, you love animals, but you kill them." And they say that about hunters. But I think it's a way of showing appreciation when you hunt them yourself.
And
you
eat 'em, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Eating their body, and then otherwise the way they die in the wild is pretty fucking horrific.
Yeah.
What's your go-to dish now? I heard that you're making good fish dish.
What?
Better than
I actually prefer my favourite squid. Hey,
yeah.
grilling it on the Weber.
I love
Yeah.
grilled squid. Have you had do you ever get the tentacles, squid tentacles from Chinese places? Salt and pepper squid tentacles?
I never buy it, but yeah, when I
Can
when
you
I
make
catch
it?
them, I cook it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, not like to what they do.
Yeah, it's so
They just
good.
coat everything with garlic. It tastes good.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
fucking dope.
Lemon and garlic for
Yeah.
everything. Abalone.
Yep.
Been getting much of that? Legal,
Nah.
legally.
On my run the other morning, I saw 3 dudes coming in, 2 fisheries or whatever they were, in uniform, jumping over the fence, running to them.
Wow.
So they've obviously been sitting there with binos watching
Yeah.
them.
Because you go down, mate, you go down with a sock and a knife, you know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is what we used to do back
Oh,
in
is
the
that
day.
what you're doing? If I've got a sock and a knife, I'm doing torture porn to myself.
What the fuck?
The fisheries take everything though, eh?
I like how you rubbed your boobs then as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sorry, go.
Yeah, they can take everything, hey, the fisheries.
Oh, yeah,
Take
yeah.
your boat, your house.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nuts.
what are the fines for abalone?
I don't even know, but it'd be huge, yeah.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's good.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you want there to be fish for our kids.
Yeah.
100%.
Kids.
What are you across many of the new fishing laws that they're putting into place? Or has Goatman spoke to you about what they're doing?
Laws?
Yeah.
It sounded like you said lures.
Laws? Yeah, your laws are fucking canned of your sponsor.
Yeah, you got to keep up, right? Because if you
Yeah.
go out, you can't catch an undersized fish.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can get big fines.
But have you seen where they're doing a 9-month ban? Is that in play now with the demersal fishing? Or
Yeah, they keep. Yeah, I'm all for some of the rules, but some of them, like with the demersal ban, like a lot of them, it seems like they're the wrong time of year, or
doesn't make sense,
yeah.
right?
But I guess that they are using science to a degree. But now, for like a jewfish, for example, used to have to be 50 centimeters. And now you can just keep a small one.
Okay. Why is
Which-
that? Because when you put them back, they die anyway. Or?
That's what the theory is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because a lot of the ones I fish mainly shallow water, so I know I can watch it survive. And swim
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I don't agree with all the rules.
Yeah.
So what are the rules then that they're bringing in place? Because I've not across it too much.
I think it was like they were putting a 9-month ban in for demersal fish.
So demersal
Or
fish is what,
recreational.
like that's Jew
Snapper,
fish,
Jew.
snapper,
Yeah,
those sorts of.
the bottom feeding fish that So
Okay.
when the ban's on, you can still catch pelagics, so like all trawling, all that's still okay. But a lot, but just like the fishing tackle shops are struggling. A lot of them gone out of business because people just aren't fishing as
Can't
much.
fish.
Yeah,
Fuck. Yeah. You're like the modern day Rex Hunt, bro. Are you focusing on fishing videos now, or are you just doing surfing, fishing, everything?
just whatever happens
Yeah,
because
that's pretty
over
cool.
summer there's hardly any swell, so
Yeah.
you don't really get to do these surf trips
Yeah.
locally anyway.
And you're just going out on your jet ski. Just pack the jet ski, go out on your own.
Most of the time, yeah.
Man.
Or if I can, jump on a friend's boat, I'll jump on with it.
How good was it last week or the week before? Margaret River? Was it
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
Good?
Actually went out one day on my ski with
Yeah.
Ben. We went and caught some salmon.
Oh, nice.
So got some cool drone footage. That's
Are they just fun to catch, or they taste all right?
more the sport.
Yeah.
You can eat them apparently, but we just chucked them back. We
Yeah.
kept one because there was heaps of sharks around, so we were just going to try
Yeah.
have an offering for a shark.
Yeah. So, but because you're out there with the surfers as well, were you getting on any?
Surfing myself?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was filming, it
Yeah.
was during the comp. Nah, I just went
Obviously
on my
not
ski.
the comp, but
And
yeah.
I just filmed, I
Yeah.
don't really surf too much.
Yeah.
If there's good waves, I'd just rather get the footage kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we were saying pre-pod you had Nate Florence. Keep going Flores. I feel like it's a UFC guy. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian surfer. His brother's like won a few world titles,
Yeah.
but he's focused on slabs,
Yeah.
which is kind of like us bodyboarders, what we've prided ourselves on. He's
Yeah.
like a surfing version, so he's kind of
Wow.
like the people's champion. He just travels around.
Yeah. Have you been able to jump in the water with him?
I went on one trip with him,
Sick.
but I was just shooting land and drone.
Yeah. Because how would you get, if you were doing like if you're filming slabs, do you need to get in the water as well? Or how do you film that
Every
shit? 'Cause
yeah,
fuck, bro.
Every location's different. Most of the time, you need a ski because they're out behind islands or whatever. So
So
need
you
to
would
be in the
film
water.
from the jet ski? You
Yeah.
would never get in the water because you
I
just
do
die? Or?
sometimes, but if I take my ski to get out there, I guess I could take an anchor, but because I'm on the ski anyway, I may as well just shoot from the ski.
How
While-
is
while
Tension
you're
11
driving.
going with
Yeah.
that? With the surfing's filming? How is that?
Slowly, yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting a little bit of footage, but just sort of waiting for that killer session.
And that's all you're waiting for? Just that one killer session?
Basically, yeah.
The best thing is he could just keep telling the missus he hasn't shot it yet.
That's so true.
Babe, got to go. Like next 6 months, going to be in Hawaii.
And do you think you'll go back to Regal, or do you think they'll accept you back, or do you think you'll go
For a premiere?
Asta? Yeah.
No, never Regal.
Asta's, they're legends, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully you could get in. What about, I
did one at Asta way back in the day.
yeah?
Yeah.
How,
Yeah, really good. Awesome. Yeah.
what about, I've looked at Heath Ledger Theatre, man. I'm thinking of maybe doing, have you seen it yet? The Heath Ledger Theatre?
Yeah.
Yeah. We lost
What
him.
did you think?
He's dead. So you mean, so he's got a theatre?
Yeah.
They changed the name again, but it's the one that's next to in Northbridge where the WA Museum is.
Yeah.
It's just in there. It's
Did
a
we-
550 seater, but it's wicked.
We considered it for Up and Joke 2, eh? But it was too much.
It was already booked out.
It's booked out.
Yeah.
How much was it again?
It's actually quite reasonable.
Yeah.
The higher fees add up to about $4,500, and you get 550.
That's
So
pretty
it's
good.
on par with Astor was about 10 grand, and
Yeah.
you get 1,000.
But when you smush 550 into a varsity bar, it's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Did that even cost us any money? I can't remember.
For video purposes, of course it did.
We have to. What are your thoughts on another Up and Joke?
I was just looking at the posters up there. It looks like it's every 2 years, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would bring us back to next year.
Yeah, I'm fucking keen as.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
If we decide to do it, we need to lock in a venue first. And
Yeah,
then film
build it.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the hard part.
You can change your character if you want. I'm sticking with Goggins. I'm sticking with Floggins.
Sure,
eh? He's
well-
got so much. There's so many avenues.
He's coming, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, fingers crossed. So Ethan Donetti, who's bringing him here, he's going to come on the pod, and potentially, hopefully, we can then.
Bring your mate.
Well, I don't think that will work like that, but we're going to
I'm
try
going
our
to
best.
I'll be getting a dressing down by Goggins, man.
Yeah, fucking oath. He'll call you a little bitch,
Yeah.
man. You fucking bitch.
I just want to say, man, like, what are you doing, man?
See, the thing is,
What are you doing, bro?
his mindset is
You're not into Goggins?
I just think, I personally feel that he has I know he has trauma, but he hasn't solved it yet. Because
that's pretty obvious. I agree.
he
I
just
agree.
keeps, like, there's no science behind it. It's like, your arm's broken, keep going. It's like sometimes your body is telling you to just relax for a reason.
But
you know?
that's a metaphor for life, right?
Yeah.
What he stands for is just never give up. So you can respect that.
Yes, but
Yeah, there's-
I just feel there's a little bit of, like,
No one thinks what he's doing is sensible.
illogicality.
Yeah, it's just more his mindset. And it's that one person who needs to hear it at the time. Like, fucking get up, you little bitch. Fucking do it.
One person. Think about how
Yeah,
many
yeah, yeah.
people he's motivated
Yeah,
across the world.
exactly. Yeah,
But rule of threes, if we do the same characters again, I think I'll retire Chicken King. But, like, with comedy, rule of threes, the third has to be the biggest punch.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has to be the best thing.
No,
Does it?
So,
well,
yeah, rule of threes in comedy.
see,
First joke, second joke, bang.
I have
third
to
ones.
lose my empathy because I have so many bits I want to do for Floggins, but I have to lose my empathy for people in the public, and I have to.
Whitey's so good at that.
Yes, I watch you do the things you do, and I'm like, I couldn't do it. So
you-
this time, I'm gonna go up to people in cafes, and I'm gonna,
know what helped?
You little bitch.
The thing that helped the most was going around filming you with the chicken at Cottesloe or wherever we went, City Beach.
Yeah.
Just making it really obvious that you're filming something.
That's
Yes.
I'm into that. too
People
now.
just are like, oh, and you still get natural reactions.
Yes.
I was paranoid going, fuck, everyone's going to be like, oh, but people just go, oh, they're filming something.
Yeah.
Because I was like so just dying with like
Anxiety.
Oh my God, man. And I don't know. I guess when you look at maybe if you see us doing stand up, you go, oh, I can't do that.
Exactly.
When I see you doing that shit, I'm like, oh, I can't do that. It's the first time I feel that sort of that connection with people that don't, that have fear of being on stage. I'm going, oh my God. But then walking around being super obvious with it was way better.
Yeah.
It is once you break that, though. Once you start doing it, it probably becomes your normal.
Yeah.
Once you
You've
start
been doing it forever.
Yeah.
And you had no choice back in the day because you get the cameras like this.
Yeah.
How can we take that next level and we actually have someone with a boom mic just so it looks like
100%. Should just go all in, do it properly.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, yeah.
I like, or even if we are going to do something hidden camera, do it very, very well done hidden camera wise, where you can get every angle without having people there. We can just set up.
Yeah, you need a zoom lens as well. Like, you've got a good zoom lens.
Yeah.
And we need a couple of them. But, I think we can.
The funniest thing was watching you take the Italian guy's belongings, but because I couldn't hear, I'm just filming you have this weird interaction and then hearing the vocals after is so funny, bro. So good.
Yeah. Well, with those road casters now, road mics, sorry, you just chuck it on your thing. I can plug headphones into the receiver and I can listen to what you're saying from 200 meters
So
away.
funny,
So
bro.
it's even better.
What would you do Earl again, or would you retire Earl?
I don't know. Just
You'd have to be a fish guy, man.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Earl, just keep Earl, but he keeps changing. What was he the first time? He was a prospector.
Found the rocket.
Then he became the prospector. And
it could be a fisherman.
Yeah. So
Or
he's
Rex cunt.
I've still got the exercycle.
Do you really?
Yeah, if anyone wants to buy a 1952 exercycle.
How much did you buy it for again? It wasn't cheap, eh?
Nah, it was like $350 maybe.
That's so insane. Do you reckon you could sell it at the same price? Where'd you get it? Cashies.
The tip.
You gave them $350.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have to reach out. Maybe it was $250.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
feel like
cheap,
it was
though.
300 odd.
Yeah.
And how did they value it?
It's an actual relic.
So it's a proper antique.
It works.
Yeah.
I've seen them for sale over east on eBay for like thousands. So
Yeah.
Oh.
could be sitting on a gold mine here, boys.
Dude, yeah. Use it as an investment for the boom mic setup.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's in my spare room and I have to walk past it almost every day. And I'm like, fucking exercise.
Fuck. I just did
it barely even made. We had like you on the back of the bike that was a great visual.
Yeah.
And then the last scene, it like didn't really work.
Nah, that failed.
Yeah.
What about?
I just did a declutter actually. Just got rid of everything.
Yeah.
It's the best fucking feeling.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You got to do it. Like, if I was to walk past that every day now, like, and see stuff, I walk past a fucking piece of rubbish.
It's so heavy though, I can't move it.
But fuck, it feels good, man.
You're
woke up-
OCD though.
Yeah, I woke up the other morning though, and I was like, "There's nothing to do around the house. The house was clean."
Yeah, it's
Like,
because
I
you
didn't have
wake
to
up
bu-
at fucking 3 and everything was done.
Yeah, so then I
before.
just went for a sauna and went for a gym and swim. Like I was like, I had nothing to do, so it was. And then I can instead of focusing on better clean the house, better do that. I didn't have to anymore, so I can focus on me.
Dude, I'd love to get to that point. I've got mess everywhere, projects everywhere.
Mate,
Have you finished your car?
One of them.
Yeah, you're a project guy. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
But
And it's completely done?
The Mustang I had covered for winter, and then once it's covered, because it's not under a shed, whatever, like I just was too hard to keep unpacking and packing away.
Yeah.
So I've literally just moved that to my mum, so now she has a Mustang.
What year is the Mustang?
burner. It's a 72.
Nice. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my cousin had a 69 Mustang.
Yeah, that's almost
He was
the most,
so nice, bro.
most sought after year.
Yeah, he was the big time guy in Canada. It was fucking scary, bro, because he was driving on the opposite side of the road for us
Yeah.
on his phone the whole time on the way to Whistler.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
just fucking gripping like this because he's not paying attention. Fuck, no seatbelts,
Yeah.
no airbags.
What-
It was fucked.
My dad got rid of just a couple of, it's probably 5-10 years ago now in my head, actually. He got rid of XB panel van. Mate, like, and
Is that expensive?
well,
It's actually why I got my Mustang, because my brother used to have an XB coupe.
wow.
And this same shape, hey?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
And I just remember the smell when Dad would turn it on. Like, you can smell, is it leaded petrol back then?
I
Like,
think so, eh?
fuck, man. It was like, and you could smell it. It's V8 and it's got that shape. It's red. It was
Yeah.
like, fucking bright red.
Nostalgia, eh?
Oh mate, and we used to pile. I remember we used to go like when it was in primary school, you'd go like you're bowling for your birthday, and like all the 10 kids just pile on the back of the panel van. Dad would be like, "Everyone keep their head down." We just drive to the bowling place or something like that.
Yeah,
Mate, but those cars were fucking, and they were hard. Like the metal is, it's not like you go up and it's plastic and just crumples. This is like
proper Japanese metal.
Fucking
Samurai.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. My dad had a SLR Tirana 500, SLR 500, that lime green one.
They are worth so much now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's what I was getting at. Like
stacks.
my dad sold it, and I think he sold it for an okay amount, but like whenever he sold it, probably only like 5 or 10
Oh,
grand.
I just heard it go past.
Yeah, there we go. That was it. He probably only sold it for like 5 or 10 grand, like not like much. And now, if he had have held on to it, and he just cleaned it up himself
It's
slowly.
always the way though. If you had held on to it, like Bitcoin or like
Yeah, but-
anything.
yeah, but
Like,
that
I've
one-
got a stamp collection from when I was 10.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that one's very like
Obvious.
easy to that is going to improve, and if you put a little bit of effort into cleaning it up and getting any dinks and
What I was going to say, what about your challenge, your handstand challenge? And any listeners got any good challenges? Because I was in Bali when you started. I was like, I'm going to do it as well. I filmed my first day and I never went back to it.
Did you? Yeah.
I've got one day.
we should do a challenge. Like
Hang
you
on, let
said.
me hear from
yeah.
one.
Well, I'm currently, I did the handstand and then I
Yeah.
did this other one. Now I'm trying this thing called a planche,
Yeah.
which is, it's freaking hard.
You've given yourself a lot.
Cameron Planche.
You've given yourself a lot, hey?
What do you mean?
A lot of time to get
Oh,
this one?
to the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Realistically, I probably won't be able to achieve it, but I kind of wanted one that it's that
Are
difficult.
you going to be able to do it with your neck and your shoulder?
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking fit, and like the core that you must be getting out of it is incredible, but you keep right and you're sore.
Yeah, that's why I sleep so much because I'm
Yeah.
training every day for it. So you just
What about any listeners sent in interesting ones that they've achieved or?
so
Yeah.
many. But a lot of the people just tag along and do the same, like the handstand one or whatever. But a lot of people, I guess, will start something, and if you don't have like the right motivation or what to keep at it, that's what kind of why I've been putting it on my stories and trying to stay at it because it keeps myself accountable as well.
Yeah. That's the hardest thing is self-discipline.
Yeah.
I found I'm lacking that a lot, man. My diet, my exercise, fucking everything, man. The only discipline I've got is actually doing my work, like getting on the computer and doing my admin and
Mate,
marketing.
you're here at 9 a.m. this morning. First one here.
Yeah, you beat me.
You got discipline.
Well, my routine is I get a coffee and I read the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the only guy I know that reads paper.
Yeah.
So
You love it, but it's good for your comedy because you
it's
keep
keep-
up to date with stuff, eh?
and I just see what dumb shit Kate Emery says, man.
Oh,
She's so
fuck,
fucked.
man.
Today was the only time I've ever agreed with anything she's written.
Really? What's she
First
write?
time. She said, well...
They got you, eh? That's why you read every day.
Well, there was a school, a Melbourne private school, boys, and they did an Excel spreadsheet about attractiveness of their class, of the girls.
Yeah.
And they've been expelled.
Oh, yeah.
But it got me thinking, I was like, fuck, man, I literally thought, well, last night's
Expelled.
quiz question, people do a hottest 100 men of the year, sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
They publicly rank men.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, the Met Gala, they rank the best and best dressed women. They do that publicly. What difference is it for the boys? But then I read Kate's article, which I would like to get her on because I fucking disagree with absolutely everything she writes.
Yeah.
I think she's fucking like...
Good though, you need that, right?
Yeah,
Different
her opinion,
opinions.
it sucks.
That
so
would make
bad, though.
interesting
Yeah.
discussions, yeah.
Yeah.
I
sucks,
haven't read
though.
anything the article,
It
but I
sucks.
just think about the girl that gets put on 100 or what's it, top 10?
Yeah.
The girl that's last, you just think about her little feelings.
Yeah, but that's life as well. You
Yeah.
know, you got to build some resilience, as Goggins would say.
Yeah.
You know, but it was horrific because on surface level, yeah, cool. Let the boys know it's probably not cool, especially posting it publicly. However, the media teacher, they've used Excel spreadsheet. Like, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Right? respect to the format. But the way that they ranked it, it was like cutie, future wife, and then the bottom two was not rapeable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Object and not rapeable. And I'm
You
like,
can
that's,
find a nice way to say it. You can say like enjoys a donut.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit.
yeah. But that's fucking
You're right.
disgusting.
That's better than
Yeah.
not rapeable,
Yeah,
right?
that's- yeah.
Like,
Maybe not even
unfu-
enjoys a donut. Maybe like looks like her mum can cook a mean donut.
Yeah.
Something positive.
Yeah. But I guess I guess they
body
would
positive.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you could argue regardless though. It's
Would
a
do well
slippery
on
slope.
Survivor.
It's,
Yeah,
it's a
because if
slippery
you said
slope.
unfuckable, like that's probably more acceptable. You know,
Oh,
but it's fucked
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
So reading that, and when she mentioned that, I was like, okay, this is the one thing I can get on board with her about. Because she said my thought. She's like, we already do that publicly. We rate women.
But
And
this
she
is-
used the Met Gala as
But
an
this
example.
is too far. Yeah.
Fucking oath, bro.
Yeah.
For them to use that like language. They're kids though. Like you should be able to
Make mistakes. And
learn from it
learn,
immediately.
Yeah.
Like those parents. Because no matter how good your parent is,
Yeah.
the boys hanging around each other, you say shit or do shit
Yeah.
that you think's cool, even if you truly don't believe it, man. We've all done something when we were teenagers where you didn't really want to
Yeah.
do, but your mates
Because
do it.
now
you try
this-
to do it to be cool.
Because now it's turned this into a thing where community will get behind it potentially. Maybe they won't actually learn the lesson. Instead of
Yeah.
if they were just suspended, everyone had gone, yeah, that's a very appropriate response. Need to fucking learn from that and be better.
Yeah.
Whereas
So-
now it's be like, I've expelled too far.
Yeah, but it is.
And
I
now
think
it takes away the actual seriousness of it.
yeah, it would be nice to actually be able to expel kids, but like that
Yeah.
is fucked,
Yeah.
completely fucked. But they should not. I don't think. Do you get expelled for that, or do you take it as a lesson? Yeah, you're right.
I think, well, yeah, I don't know if they'll take it as a lesson, but
Yeah.
by being expelled, I think they'll use it as an excuse to go, nah, this is too far.
Yeah. Either
Instead
way,
of
I
if
mean,
they were
it's the first
expelled.
time. I'm just
Yeah.
first time I fucking agree with something that chick.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of the time she's just fucking full of shit.
You need to go shortly, I think, Whitey.
Yeah, got another 5, I reckon.
Okay,
Have you
cool.
have you watched Baby Reindeer yet?
No, it's been
Right.
annoying me. That keeps popping up on my.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a watch.
Fuck, it's a very, very hard, difficult
He's
watch.
from the Edinburgh Fringe, eh?
Well, he's done Edinburgh Fringe. Anyone can do Edinburgh
Yeah,
Fringe.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, so
Yeah.
it was.
It started
So
at
like
Edinburgh
about a
Fringe.
month ago, or whenever it came on to on the Netflix. It the only reason I looked at it was because it said Edinburgh Fringe, and I was like, oh, I wonder if like Delby and the lads know him at all.
It started as a show at Edinburgh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was doing a show about it, and then it's developed into a
Oh,
TV
okay.
series.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
But also, some of the things that allegedly happened to him
Yeah.
was at the first Edinburgh
Wow.
that he did. So,
Wow.
but it's a very difficult watch. It's very good,
Mm.
but watching it, I was like,
Yeah, uneasy.
I was audibly going, "Oh no, man, no! What are you doing?" And Taryn was lying next to me, and we were watching. I felt my hands were doing this. I was like, I've got my hands,
More taters.
yeah, going rigor mortis.
Oh my God.
Rigor mortis, man. Because I was like so uncomfortable, going, "What are you doing?" So yeah, fucking very difficult watch, but very good and very. Not demonizing mental illness. So it was a different way.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
I'm about.
That guy has way too much empathy. So he would never be able to do an up and joke.
I am about 3/4 of the way through the Tom Brady roast.
Yep.
And you were right. Like Nikki Glazier, or Glazier,
Glazer.
fucking Glazier, knocked it out the fucking. That is the best roast I've ever seen, hands down.
Oh, wait till you get to Tony's.
Oh, I haven't. I only seen
Tony
the clip of
Hinchcliffe.
his yet. He's towards the end, is he?
Yeah, 3/4 through.
Okay, cool. I'm nearly up to that, I reckon. So I did see the clip of his like last 10 seconds where he just went bang, 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 and I was like, "Fuck, that's good."
There's something unlikable about Tony Hinchcliffe for me. I don't know what it is. I think
okay.
just the
Really?
way- the way he speaks.
I think it's his
He's kind of
profession
effeminate.
because all his clips are roasting, so you don't
Yeah.
really see the other side to him.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can see he's very good at his craft. Like
Yeah.
he walks through the room and he's just owning it. And you
Yeah,
can just tell
yeah.
how comfortable he is. Like that's his genre. hey?
Yeah.
I liked him on Rogan when he was a full wrestling fan, and Joe got him on because he was the full.
That's the real
full
him, I
nerd.
reckon.
Yeah.
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 With Jake, was it with Jake the Snake that was on with him?
He's been on a few.
Yeah,
He just sits there
Just
in the
brings him
background.
What? How sick's that? Eh? Like that'd be so dope. That's like you
You can
invite your
see,
mate on that.
Yeah, was he?
He
was-
roasts everyone except Rogan. You see the respect he has
Really?
for him, eh? Yeah.
That's so funny.
But that's hell cuck. Like
Yeah.
you got to roast everyone, man.
Mate,
Everyone's
that-
fair game.
Actually, that roast of Bert Kreischer was pretty funny. The one I'm such a big fan of your joke.
Yeah,
The one joke he's got. Fuck, I lost it.
Machine.
But you're right. I don't know if she had a ghostwriter because there was a laugh every 10 seconds, like bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang. It
So
did.
some of that has to be off the cuff to be that in rhythm like that.
She was. It was so fast, and then Kevin Hart nailed it. He was great. And I liked at the start how he's like, I've got these guns. I got these pistols loaded, so don't you come at me. And he comes at the crowd and he gets a couple of people in the crowd.
I wish I had the Illuminati riding for me.
Yeah.
I can do it.
100%. So Adam keeps telling me with the run, to go back to it, that he's done every leg so far. Is this his final leg and then he runs a full one next year?
I think we've all got 1 or 2 more.
Is that what your plan is? Doing a different leg each and then a solo?
But then when I pick my calf, I'm like, I don't know if I'm cut out for 80, hey?
You'd be surprised because you run it so much slower.
Yeah.
So much. And you could just I'm not suggesting it's easy, but you can go, well, I'm just going to, if your goal is to just finish, just do it in 14 hours or something like that and just get through and just tick along. It's a lot easier than you think if you train for it. But
what's the furthest you've ever run?
25 Ks.
Yeah, so
that's good. How'd you feel after that?
Oh, sweet. I did it actually without any water, which was stupid.
Yeah. That was...
I was about to cramp up, but I pulled up okay. But
that was my issue last year with the third leg. When I did that, I went in and ran it from the start and went fucking hard. And I was going pretty solid pace, but then on the beach sand, blow out, obviously. But I didn't wear a backpack or anything because I was like, it's only 20K, 19.5 Ks. I'll be fine. And for the last 3 Ks, it's cramping.
Fuck, I hated running with that backpack on, that water pack. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's... So for me,
uncomfortable.
It's fine. I don't notice it when I'm running, but towards the end, after a full day, I've noticed both races. I've done the long ones. Arm starts going numb, so it must have an impact. And it made me feel like on the 100, I proper panicked. I thought I was having a heart attack or something.
Having a stroke.
My left arm was going all numb and twitchy, and I end up.
Would you be able to just put water at each break instead, or is that not?
It's the electrolytes you need consistently going.
What if you had those little packets? Would that
be
better?
Through. You just piss them through. Like if you have it all in one big hit, you'll just you'll piss it through, and then you become hyponatremic, and then hyponatremic's the opposite. You don't want that. You'll be.
What about running with a water bottle? Would that work or not?
Yeah. You can get the little ones on here.
I think that would be better. I don't know. Just having that pressure over the shoulders is fucking yuck.
Yeah.
So
maybe just less weight and refill every stop.
So which legs have you done?
Everything except 3. And I'm doing 2 this year, and I haven't done 3.
Is 3 the beach?
3 is probably the worst leg. Yeah.
3 is the worst leg by a fucking.
I can't even do 500 meters in soft sand.
Yeah, mate. So the worst part about doing it in a solo is the beach sand comes in, even in the third, just when you're doing just the third leg, it comes in halfway through. So, like for the solo, you're 50 Ks in, and then you hit beach sand.
And how long is it? 3 Ks of beach sand?
Way more.
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And the worst...
That's horrendous.
The worst...
Can you just walk it or what?
So, yeah, you can. But the worst part is as you're going down onto the beach sand, off the rocks, so you're running on rocks and the beach and all that, you go onto the beach sand, and there's I think the initial one, you see around a corner, and you think, oh, that's not far. And then you get around that corner, you're like, oh no, it's a long one. It's about 6 Ks or something, I'd say. And that's a long stretch. And you think, oh, finally, I've finished. And then you get up the top, you go over, what's that restaurant?
White Elephant.
And then you're like, oh, we're getting close to the finish. And then you're like, no, you go back down.
Is that why it's called the White Elephant?
Yeah.
It's a false finish.
And then you get back on the beach sand and you run for another, I feel like at least 1 or 2 Ks. And then you get back up. And then you go back down again, and then there's another little, not long. There may be a 500 metre stretch of beach sand. Yeah. And then you back up, and then you go on the road for another K, and then you finish. But there's 2 false finishes. And and I think I warned Buddha the year before, 2 years ago when he did it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you didn't warn me, there's a second one. And he shat himself. So there's another...
Speaking of which, I'll be in Melbourne. I'll be in Sydney with him this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he going to get up and do comedy?
I'll get him up for teacher night.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So should be fun. I'm going to be doing that one that you see on YouTube where they step forward.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
We'll see. I don't like
Rory
the topics.
set you up with them?
Nah, Legacy.
Okay.
I don't like the topic, so it's deleted Drake lyrics and progressive bumper stickers, which I think you could probably get some. Like, this car only turns left. But I don't know any I don't listen to Drake enough to know deleted lyrics. I'm just thinking economy's going up.
What's his beef with
Kendrick Lamar. I don't know, bro. I'm fucking out of loop. Do you know any of that?
A little bit. I've heard a couple of the tracks, but yeah, kind of staying out of it.
You have to
You're
bounce.
staying out of it. I'll leave it to them.
You have to bounce, eh?
What's that? Yeah, I got to head off shortly, boys.
All right, sweet.
Anything to plug, bro?
No,
What?
just my YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's the Grin Reapers.
You think it's the Grin Reapers?
I don't even know what it exactly is.
What are your watch times like? Are you getting up from dollar watches?
I've got no idea about the stats.
Yeah, right.
The last good surf video I did, I think around 20,000 views or something.
Sick.
So.
Oh, cool. I know the longer they are, and then the more views they get, the more money you get. But it's still, it's maybe like, fuck. Like a chafy one. I don't know the stats, but I know the money that comes in for each one. I was having a look on our AdSense, and we got like $20 from a chafy video getting 3,500 views. So that's
not bad.
If you're one of these people who's getting millions of views, you can understand how this is easy to make money out of. So it's getting it up to millions of views.
Yeah.
That's the issue. But
Well, we were going to do that challenge, but yeah, I'll follow Grin Reapers. We might finish off with the last 15.
yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll keep going
And then,
for another 15.
Yeah.
You can go into that seat.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll read through some of the... Do you want to read through some of the stories that people sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Good
Thanks
idea.
for having me on, boys.
Sure,
You're
Bolt.
legends.
See you, man.
Cheers, old son. Oh, that was a lovely one.
Good luck on the run.
Yes.
If I don't see you,
I'll see you.
I might not see you because you start an hour early.
I start, yeah.
Flick us a message on the how your calf goes as well.
Oh yeah, my scan.
Are you going down on the Friday?
Yep.
Okay, I'll call you and maybe we'll go for a drink or feed or something like that.
Yep.
A drink?
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing. Remember where we ate after the
Yeah,
run?
yeah. After?
We're not going there because it's food poisoning.
No, he didn't get it. But
Yeah.
we're going to be there again.
After?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm there with a few
I
mates
can.
as well. So.
Sarah will join up with you on your run. She'll catch you like time wise
Yeah, okay.
in leg 5.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I'm an hour and 45 minutes before you guys.
They change it.
Yeah, it's 6:15 start now.
Oh, okay.
So I might
You'll be finished.
I think I'll be finished.
You will, yeah.
But yeah. All right.
All right,
Good luck
see
with
you
the calf. Good luck with the calf. Delby, you can go over there.
Yeah, sweet.
So we're not like staring across at each other. I'll give you a buzz.
Sure, Bolt.
Yeah, they've changed that as well, Delby. The start time is an hour.
Well, that's smarter, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, potentially now I will finish before like me. Because I got 5 mates going down, which is kind of cool. This
Nice.
time. But bro, you've gone berserk.
Yeah, bro.
You've gone viral.
Finally.
You've gone viral.
Finally.
Um,
Not even my story.
It's a but it's a bit of it's annoying because I got told to do this by someone, and it was also Stephen Bartlett's theory. But the way that we framed, not intentionally, you just did it by chance.
Yeah.
I do have analytics as well to show analytics.
Analytics. You want to lick dick all the time.
I always
bro.
say that.
Analytics.
Like for what our listeners like to see clips of.
Yeah.
Would you like to? You know what the number one searched?
Conspiracies.
Sustainable living.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We've never spoken about
That's our
sustainable living.
TikToks.
We've never spoken about
Yeah,
sustainable
but that's
living.
what the people who follow us, that's their number one thing.
That's so weird.
Oh, it's one of them anyway. There's some pretty high ones. Yellow dress girl.
What the fuck is that?
There's this girl who pretended to fall in in a pool wearing a prom dress, yellow one, and it's just gone viral. So it must be just a whole heap of people who follow our TikTok also follow
Yellow
that,
dress
have
girl.
seen that dress girl, yeah. But you can go through all those things. But yeah, it's easy to actually. It's now that I've been given these sorts of ways of actually finding out what people want to hear from in clips. It's easy. Like self-esteem is one of our number one. Self-care tips.
I need next time we do an emotional one, I need to talk more about self-care.
Well, you can talk about something if you want now. How do you forgive yourself? Come on, Delby.
No, I just know what we've done there.
Yeah.
That's a great question. How do I forgive myself? Well, you acknowledge that you make mistakes. Well, what do I forgive myself? I don't even know if I do forgive myself, man. I think I give myself leeways. I've never actually really like gone, okay, I forgive myself for this.
I think the best way that I've heard you describe it, and it was told to me as well, serendipitously from someone else, that to go back in your mind and forgive yourself and give yourself a hug. I really liked.
That was the guy that wrote the thing. That was when I was a young kid.
Was that Boris?
But that wasn't
Boris
that was Boris. Yeah, it wasn't.
Boris Walter said that to you.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't a forgive. It was more just to like go and hug that kid and let him know. All right, so I'll reframe it. So, how do I forgive myself? If you feel like a past event is affecting you from when you were younger, well, essentially every past event is from when you were younger. So if you can look at yourself as a younger, naive, or younger version of yourself who didn't know any better, or even if you did know better, the person that you are now, you envision yourself going back to that younger person with everything that you now know and giving them a hug and letting them know it's going to be okay and you're stronger now. So
there you go. Yeah. There's another viral one.
Essentially,
that is. I totally agree.
Even if you're not stronger now, though,
yeah,
you can still go back and let that younger version of yourself know, hey, it's okay. You know, we're going to get through this.
And what struck me the most is when I started using that method to help myself or forgive myself. Is that when I started also going forward in time and seeing that person looking back on me and saying it's going to be okay, it made me realize it's a consistent thing that continuously helps evolve and grow.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting you say it because I haven't actually like forgiven myself as such because the way I view life, it's a bit different. Maybe I can incorporate a bit more forgiveness because I can forgive other people quite easily. Well, actually, I shouldn't say easily. That's a lie. But 95% of the time, I can forgive quite easily. But instead of forgiving, I look at it more as like a learning or a lesson. Like, yeah, I fucked up here. I could have done this better. But that just means next time I'm faced with a similar situation, I'll be able to learn from that past mistake rather than forgive myself. I guess it's a form of forgiveness. So I look at everything as, man, this sucks right now, but I'm going to, some positive will come from it.
Yes.
Or whatever my life trajectory is now on, I can utilize that experience to benefit me in the future.
Yeah.
And
you were right as well to a point of robbing yourself of feeling things. So obviously that method can rob yourself of feeling anger, sadness and stuff. But the idea is not to rob yourself of that emotion, is to feel it and then let it go and move through it.
Yeah.
And then learn from it, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think, you were right. Like, and your I think it was your mum who told you that, wasn't it?
No, it was, I think a bunch of books that I read.
Yeah, not experiencing those emotions was robbing yourself of the lesson.
Oh, actually, yeah, my mum messaged that to me. Yeah, she's like, let yourself feel that, yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't experience it, you're not going to get the lesson. So that is the idea of I can frame it in the way that I'm going to learn something from this.
Yep.
Great. Yes. Yeah. But also I have to experience it to get the lesson. Because trying to avoid it never works. You're just going to keep doing it until it comes up and you go, that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, maybe for the last 10, we'll do the exact same thing we did for the last one, but we can just read some of the stories on
that were sent to us on TikTok.
We're trying to save for a full ep. Do you think it'll be boring for a full ep though? We did a whole ep on spooky or glitches or
no? Because I think maybe potentially we
just
come
do
up
like
with
an hour.
Yeah, we could come up with short ones, but then maybe there's a couple of like spooky.
If we clip up my ghost story and then if I can frame the other one a bit better.
If you can go as well, like this is the thing. So like we can do a full episode on just one story sometimes. So you could definitely go, right, here's 3 stories that are a little more in depth. But did you have any stories or did you want to do a story?
Not particularly. I was just looking at...
Actually, one thing I did want to quickly chat about.
So funny, the girls versus the guys. Psychic medium Nikki quadruple one. The comment was, she's got a lot of followers as well.
Is this on Insta?
Blue ticked on our one. I have so many stories, you have no idea. Some dude's like, I bet you do. Scammers tell a lot of lies.
Internet wins sometimes, eh? Yeah. It's fucked. Like, I feel like sometimes I prod people and sometimes So I opened up some really good dialogue yesterday with some people in our comment section on our TikTok when we were talking about the domestic violence stuff.
Yep.
And it was actually great because they disagreed with certain points, but then actually came back around and said, I didn't see it from that aspect. And you were able to actually, instead of me just being defensive and attacking them, going, oh. So it was really good. But the other day I did the opposite. And I was like, no, it's this. And so seeing the difference in responses instead of pointing out where they're wrong, I opened up dialogue.
You never win if you point out where someone's wrong.
Yeah, because they're not necessarily completely wrong.
Yeah. Just people get defensive.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Straight away. If I said, Kate Emery, your fucking articles suck, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Then she'll just dig her heels in. And I'll go, oh, look, why? If I was to say, hey, what made you write this article? Where did you think that this was going to be a positive thing? Or what kind of situation have you experienced for you to come at it with this angle?
Yeah.
Because I honestly, I cannot express it enough how much I detest her articles.
Yeah.
They're fucking horrific.
But I think it'd be, maybe that's a great idea to see if she can become a consistent guest and like actually have open discussions where we
trigger a lot of, she will get a lot of hate on our Insta.
Potentially. So maybe maybe that doesn't work. But I think opening up a regular conversation between journalists that we completely disagree with could be cool.
Because she'd probably smoke us in the arguments as well because she'd have some – well, you'd want to hope she has some sort of backup, but I think it has mainly opinion pieces. But like she embodies everything that I think is wrong with our culture. Or actually not wrong. She embodies everything that is wrong with being too far left aligned.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, it's just so blind to, it seems like to logic, but maybe I'm the one that's blind to it. Maybe. I'm getting triggered by it. Maybe I'm the one that's blind, but.
Yeah, but the fact that you're able to actually say that though, Delby, maybe I'm wrong. That probably.
I really think I would. I reckon, she's probably like a cool chick.
Yeah.
You know, but what she writes.
Well, that's why I
want to get her on because she triggers me.
That's why I loved having Heidi on, and I fucking love Heidi anyway.
Yeah, we need to get her back on.
Just talk shit.
Yeah, like she messages the other day as well.
So Heidi Anderson, obviously, we disagreed with the body positivity stuff, but it was so good to have that chat.
Yeah, we needed to get her on anyway because she had a fuckload of ghost stories. Remember?
Oh yes.
So
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and she had some wicked parenting stuff too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Might go clip up.
After this, we're going to make a schedule for the next month anyway.
Dave Reynolds is on next week as well for all of our supercar listeners.
Yeah. Some people do so much crazy. Like she had to open a dark door and be trashed to do it. It's definitely an evil spirit. They can listen to those same combos and know more about us than we do. We have a spiritual book over our head. Spirits can read instantly. Most can't predict the future either, but open doors or create events. Some people are like so mentally unwell, like they just ramble, bro.
Oh yeah,
they're literally like baby reindeer. They just ramble. It's so nuts. But here's a story. I haven't read it yet, so this is a blind read.
Yep.
My brother passed in early November. The day he died, there was a warm glow about my living room where my family was gathered that Sunday. Everyone felt this overwhelming feeling of joy and peace. It was really weird but nice. We found out 2 hours after my parents left that he passed away sometime between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. when the glow was 1 p.m. Oh, okay. So their brother passed early November. The day that he died, there was a warm glow in the living room where everyone was gathered on Sunday. So he obviously wasn't there. And they felt this overwhelming feeling of joy and peace. It was really weird but nice. And they found out 2 hours later that 2 hours after my parents left, he passed away sometime between 6 and 1 when the glow was 1. There were rainbows galore the day he died and the weeks following. Day of his funeral, there was iridescent clouds over our city. Never seen them before, and we're not northern. Wasn't particularly cold either. I know they're natural occurrences, but they gave us all comfort. I've only dreamt of him once since. He looked healthy, but didn't understand why I was hugging him so tight, questioning where he is. Woke up to a white feather poking me in the head. My pillows aren't fancy and my windows were closed. Again, could have been anything, but I hope it's him. Sorry for the long comment. Still healing. Yeah, I think that's probably looking for things more than...
Yeah. 100%.
Have you ever dreamt of someone that's dead and you realise they're dead in your dream? Well, there's a good question to start things with.
No. Oh, my housemate has come to me in dreams at times.
But do you know he's dead in your dream? Do you realise...
Ah...
Like while you're dreaming, you're like, oh, you shouldn't be here. You're dead. Have you ever had that?
Oh, not the realization. No.
Yeah, I did. It was fucking very eerie, bro.
Really?
Yeah, one of my co-workers from when I was younger, she...
So you stayed lucid within the dream?
I always know when I'm dreaming. So when I'm dreaming, I'm always aware of it.
Yeah. But,
You know?
Oh, wow. Can you control your dreams?
I'm getting better lately. When I've tried to,
With the intention.
I would wake up.
Ooh.
But lately, I've been able to sort of control it. Sometimes, most of the time, it's because I was trying to fuck. You know? So I wake up.
Yeah.
And other times I have dreams where I'm getting a blowy and I know I'm going to come, but because I know I'm dreaming, I try not to because I don't want to wake up with jizz everywhere, even though it hasn't happened yet. But lately I've been able to jizz in my dream without jizzing in real life, which is pretty sick.
I thought you were going to take this such a nice place.
Well, it is a nice place as well. There's a lot. I'm getting better now. I realize I'm dreaming and I can sort of stay in it, which is cool. And lately I've been able to go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep and be in the same dream, which is pretty sick. But yeah, I was, and we need to cut this for clips or whatever, but I was dreaming and I saw someone that I knew to be dead. She committed suicide. And about 6 months later, I had a dream. I was on a party bus and she was on the bus with me. And I was like, what the fuck? You're dead.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
And I knew she was dead. And she knew that I knew. But she was so happy. And I was like, is everything okay? She's like, yeah, I'm great. And like gave her a hug. And it was just a real strange sensation because...
You felt like lucid and it felt real.
I knew she was dead, bro. So I knew she shouldn't be there. And then I'm like, fuck, I'm dreaming. I'm seeing her. And I was wondering. Actually, she didn't say anything, sorry. She didn't say I'm okay. She just smiled. And then I woke up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because, you know, she was like a few seats out, like we're partying. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So that's
fuck.
the only time I've dreamt about someone that's dead.
Oh, I'm going to try and find a story within our thing here.
And then we'll finish up.
Yeah.
Here we go. My father-in-law passed and my husband told him to give him a sign that he's okay in heaven. And the sign was for the bathtub to start running without putting it on. I had no idea he had made this pact. At 2 a.m. in the morning, I woke up to our bathtub faucet running and woke him up thinking something's wrong with the plumbing. He burst into tears and told me what he'd asked for.
Oh, I love these stories.
Who does that though? Hey, when you're dead, can you just make sure my plumbing's fucked? Give us an $80 call out fee.
I don't know if this one's going to be any good. It's hard going to the comments. Okay, let's see what this one's like. A friend of ours passed away and his honour. A friend of ours passed away, and in his honour, we placed a chip stack at a poker game. His stack got the final table. The tournament director said in a few words and mentioned the guy's favourite hand. The dealer slowly exposed the cards to reveal the player's favourite hand.
Wow.
It's all recorded and shuffling and all, and everyone there flipped out.
That's sick. That's hell good.
Mm.
Dude,
His favourite...
If you die...
Who has a favourite hand?
I do. Queen 3.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's just one of my favourite hands when I play poker.
Queen 3?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I win with it all the time.
I like ace.
Yeah, but like, that's just... When you play poker, you get... Like,
okay.
You get an affinity for hands you... Yeah.
Wow, okay.
When you die, can you make sure that when I'm at the cash, you just come back and fucking just make sure I'm going to fuckload? Thank you.
Can you not put it out in the universe that I'm going to die?
Well, we're going to die. We're both going to die.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. So,
all right, guys, if I die, if anyone places a bet 24, manifest me for a few minutes before.
Yep.
Put it on black 24. I'll come through and I'll fucking spin that roulette wheel. That's assuming I haven't reincarnated. This is a belter. My best friend through middle school and into high school used to tell me all the time that when she died, she was going to go to a funeral and turn off the electricity to mess with people. Flash forward to the summer after her sophomore year and she gets killed in a car accident. Lo and behold, in the middle of her funeral, the church completely lost power for no apparent reason, and that just made me cry more because I knew she was there. I would like to imagine that I'm not hanging around Earth, bro. If I'm going to heaven, get me there immediately. Why would I want to be hanging here when I can be in eternal bliss?
Yeah.
Or back to source?
Someone commented on our on that video. They said something along the lines of, "I believe in the Matrix glitch, but I don't believe in spirits."
Yeah, that's fair.
But I thought, what's the difference? Like, what's to say that the energy, electricity that we hold within ourselves as our spirit, once we die, once this physical vehicle passes away and it can no longer function, that electric energy still exists in some sort of plane of existence. And just like ultraviolet light doesn't mean we can't see that existing energy.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
But this is just a vehicle that houses the energy in which, I guess, probably sources from source itself.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I saw something yesterday that's kind of along those lines. I don't have an answer for that, but
no, that's,
interesting.
I mean, I was just querying back. I just said, what's to say that that's not the scenario?
Yeah, I think without a housing,
yes,
it's got to go somewhere. I would say it would go back to source, but who knows? But
where's source? Is everything source?
My nonna's kitchen. There was a good clip that I saw. I didn't realize it was a viral clip. 2 stoners.
Yeah.
It was like, if the voice in your head that you hear isn't you, or no, if the voice that you hear is you, who is the one listening? And the guy's like, dude.
Mate, the question is, when you say, I have a body, who is I?
Yeah.
That one gets you thinking. That one starts the whole process, I think. That first time you say, I have a body, I have a brain.
Yeah, because that means that you are not your body. Your consciousness has a body.
Who is the person or who is the source that is suggesting?
But if you say, I have a body and you're Jeffrey Dahmer, then
it's something different. Yeah. But that one question, as I think it was posed by Alan Watts, it set me on who is the I that is asking the question.
I will ask the questions.
Cool.
Last one.
Okay, I haven't pre-read this one, so we'll see what it sounds like. And we should do this because we've got mate, so that's millions and millions of views on this, just that one clip. So there's so many stories. We should vet these and do a proper episode.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Best friend and I were chilling outside a few years back and looking up at the stars and space. I told him, I wonder if this is all there. I wonder if this is all there. Is then followed up by, I'd probably go before he did.
What?
Was 7 years younger than... Oh, people don't write very well in their comments. It's not framed very well. I'd probably go before he did, as was 7 years younger than me, being why... Oh, I can't read this. This is terrible grammar.
No.
And I'm not great at reading anyways. 2 weeks later, he overdoses, possibly because I didn't get to him fastest enough as he relapsed. Okay, I've chosen the bad one to read, eh? Okay, this one looks short. Had a dream. I was at a best mate's with
Martin
a
Luther
mouse. Woke up crying.
Yeah, I've read this one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but read it out.
Had a dream. I was at my best mate's with a mouse. Woke up crying my eyes out because the mouse got washed away and I couldn't save him. My uncle Daniel, who I sat with every single day, was my best friend, passed away in his sleep a week later.
Yeah, I mean, I think that person's trying to draw a long bow.
Yes.
You have a dream about a mouse dying, unless your uncle was called Mouse.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
anyway,
I don't know about a mouse dying, but I've had a lot of iPhones.
I think we'll vet some of these questions and then actually use them as an episode.
Vet the
or
mouse.
maybe we could do a bonus little like a YouTube clip and just vet some shortly after now.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug?
Well, I was going to say my Comedian Rhapsody show Friday night. Apologies to anyone that came. I thought that was fucking dog shit, but Saturday was good.
You get in your head though. I think it was still probably going to be better. Like I wasn't there, but I reckon it would have been better than you think.
So I'll show you it, man. It's fucking cringe, man.
Oh no, you got it on tape.
Yep. It was very difficult. Saturday was great. If you're in Sydney, just send us a message. We'll probably go out party Saturday night because Teacher Comedy Night's already sold out. Had to cancel my solo show. So I'd only done 7 tickets, which is quite depressing because like I sell a show out just from a name and they're hoping it's good. They're lucky it is good,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like sometimes you can go like clever marketing. It's clever marketing. But then if your quality is there to back up the marketing, then you're onto a winner.
Yeah. I figured that it's fucked. I thought I'd be able to sell my solo. I had 7 tickets. Who knows? I pulled it 2.5 weeks. Could have got up to 20 or 30, but even still, I sold out Comedian Rhapsody without marketing, and everyone I asked who's seen me before, like 70% of the audience. So I was building a following here, but over is a bit tough. But like the message I got back from the venue, quite rude, and I just pulled it specifically because of that.
Yeah.
So Reuben had obviously inflated the truth a bit.
Yeah.
Because he was like, we need a venue. He's already done 50 tickets.
Yeah.
When I had done 7.
Yeah.
So this new venue were like, yeah, cool. And then when I sent them all my graphics, I'd had a co-host pending a request on the event.
Yeah.
And I emailed them like, hey, if you want to do a mail out, all this. The response I got was, we will not be accepting a co-host. We are not running the event, so we don't do this. We won't be posting anything. We won't be sending anything. We got told you had 50 tickets already, and we just needed a space. Normally, this goes for $5,000 on a Friday.
Oh, fuck.
So I just wrote, you know what? I'll cancel the show then.
Yeah.
I'll pull it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to write. Well, I would have thought
Yeah.
that you would want to encourage customers to come in and get 50 extra people that you normally wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I just went, okay, no problem. There must be a miscommunication.
Yeah.
I'll pull the event.
I think you handled that well. But anything else you want to plug?
Well, people on the coast, Froth. I'm doing a quiz night down at Froth on May 23rd. That'll be fun, but you can't make bookings, so you just got to show up. 18th, when I get back from Sydney, the 18th Saturday, Sesh Stories. It was hell fun to do Sesh Stories.
It's turning into your favourite show.
Well, not favourite, but it was like it's just fun to do. Because I get to tell a few loose stories and like, fuck.
That's good.
I'm so annoyed that the camera didn't work on the last one. Like the confession was, after 2 days on meth, I start to feel a bit gay. I start feeling a bit gay.
I think you might be a bit gay, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I said. I go, I don't think it's the meth, man. There was another guy that had a threesome for a bicycle, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, I got it fully confused. It was like I had a threesome so I could get a bike, because he needed to ride home, and I go, "What was it like?" 2 guys, and he goes, 2 guys, and I was like, oh fuck! So you were the bike, and 2 guys. So I had interpreted it as it was him and 2 guys.
Yeah.
So I'm like riffing about like fucking all the bikes, all this shit, like pegging on the bike. And after the show, he came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, man, like it wasn't 2 other guys." I go, "What? Why'd you say that?" He goes, "No, I meant it was me and another guy. So there was 2 guys and a girl."
Yeah.
And he goes, "It was my mate's girlfriend, and he wanted me to fuck her." Like he got off on that.
Oh my god.
And he goes, "I just wanted a bike to ride home on, so I had to fuck her for a bike." I was like, you could have got an Uber,
Oh my god.
So, but yeah, that's on the 18th. So Sesh Stories, May 18th.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
definitely clipping up that meth one. That's so good. I'm loving the quiz nights. So Matt, keep throwing me quiz nights. I did 3 and 4 nights over the weekend. That was fucking awesome, man.
So fun, eh?
I had so much fun. Even the one that ran long, I had so much fun. I actually fucking love it.
Yeah.
And I even got to do stand up on the Friday night one because they were just parents and teachers. Yeah. And I was like, "You sure?"
Yeah.
I told the first joke. I told that Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
And they went, "Oh," and I was like, "Are you guys sure?" And they're like, "Oh, more." I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, so it was fucking fun, man. Yeah. And then even the Saturday one, man, was so good. Yeah. I actually I had a date after and caught up with a girl, but then I caught up with Pinder and Husey and Nick Cody.
Did you guess?
Who's fucking? He came up and said good day and he apologised because he left me on red. Fucking motherfucker. Yeah. But he's going to come on next month, and then Pinder and Husey are on next week. So
I probably won't be here when he's on unless it's June.
Yeah, I don't know.
So when's Swanee coming up? When are we doing a Swanee phone call? Are we doing that or
I
not?
can't remember. I'll have to contact old mate. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll have to look. But yeah, so that was it's great. Chuck me some quizzes if you guys want, or Delby, because then he throws them to me.
Yeah, got lots of quizzes. But yeah.
They're great. And just MC gigs. I'm fucking loving them. MC gigs, I think I'm going well at them as well. I'm very confident enough to say that. You know, comedy, I get anxious about saying I can do comedy, and I'm sure I'm going to improve over the year, especially with this new thing that me and Wolfie are doing. But MC work, I just feel confident enough to just go, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm good. I make everyone in the room happy and feel good. So hire me. I want to MC your event. So
yeah, I'm trying to do Daniel Delby Entertainment and fucking make a residual income. Universe keeps fucking slapping it back in my face, man. It's always issues.
Tests, bro.
Like your overtime on Friday, or Al got there and he didn't know how to use the sender receiver. The projected he didn't bring a HDMI for the cord. Just all these problems.
I guess
I just want something to go, hey, I've got this, go sort it. But there's all these problems where if I'm not doing it myself,
maybe that's a sign instead of you, Daniel Delby's doing the quiz. Go, I can't do it. I'm booked out, but I've got a mate who can do it.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I mean.
But then you do all the organising.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, so not doing the organising, and then going, I can't do it, but I'll give you the email of Cameron Branch or
and then
David
miss out
Hughes.
on all the money.
Yeah. So maybe that's the thing.
It doesn't make sense because I've spent years building up.
I know, but and that's the thing. So maybe this is the question: do you want that? Or do you?
I want to build a residual income, 100%.
Yeah, no, but do you want? You seem like you don't want to deal with the stress of that's exactly.
Yeah,
what's
it's
going to
just
happen.
the last 3 in a row.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So, but potentially
I
it's
look
like,
at it,
do you look at it and go, well, if that's what I want, that's what I got to deal with.
Or no, I just look at it as a lesson and go, well, I could have explained it much better to Al and just not assumed he knew how to use the mics.
Perfect.
I should have gone, hey, you do this.
Yep.
But he said, I know it. You know, so next time I go, no, this is how it works. Have you got this? Here's your checklist. So it just means I'll improve my practice. And like with your one, I should have told you if it takes longer, you tell them it's going to be XYZ of overtime. Yeah. It's in my TNCs, but it's not extremely clear. So now I'm going to go fix that. I'll have it on the invoice and I'll have it in the contract they sign.
Yeah.
So
and so there you go. There's a lesson. There's one way or the other. It's like, okay, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Yeah. I can't do it. I've got another gig on that night. I'm doing this. Yeah. Or the other way, if this is what I'm going to have to do a little bit extra, go above and beyond to get it done. Yeah.
And it's like, it's helped me spur along just Ree. Do you know Ree?
Yeah. So Ree, she's a legend,
she put me in touch with someone that's like, kind of like what you do, like a media thing. And it was like, well, you know, when they wanted me to do the video for Fit Stop, she was like, well, I can make a template, and we can just have that stock standard, and then fill in the blanks. You know, I don't have that at the moment. Any little process-driven stuff.
Yeah, you are a method process-driven person.
Yeah. Or I make everything. What's the word? Boutique? No. What's it when it's specific and it's only done one? What's an American boy? It's a
specific,
bougie,
individual.
It's like,
I don't know.
Fuck, like when it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Whatever that word is.
Yeah.
It's gonna annoy me. It's in American Boy because I only learnt what it said.
Oh.
Bespoke. He suit, but his suit bespoke.
Okay.
Yeah. So bespoke. Yeah. Everything's bespoke to each person.
Yeah.
I'd like to just have comedy quizzes and then just take out, put in. Just have a nice.
Oh yeah, for your PowerPoint.
No, like for a marketing video. So let's say I'm doing Froth.
Yeah.
Because Pete was like, "Oh, send us all your assets." I'm like, "Why don't I have them?"
Yeah. You got a clip. You got a video, and that's about it.
Yeah, but he was like, "I want it to be specific to Froth," and then I made that Froth video. Mm-hmm. But it would be good just to have. Here's all of the fucking video. I'll take out the bit where I go this week at, and then like when Homer does it, or this week at Froth Brewery. So, yeah.
Classic.
But yeah, it's helped me think as well. Maybe I'm going to get back in touch with Andrew Taylor and see where he's at, because it would be nice to not have to plan anything and just show up.
Maybe
and do
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Potentially that's what it is.
Yeah, because at the moment I'm like, I'm spending all my days fucking planning tours, marketing, and I'm not spending any time riding. That's why I'm like hoping I can jump on as many riff pods with Wolf.
That's probably the thing, though, man.
Because I want to be spending time working on my craft, man.
That might be the thing. That might be all you needed over this.
Yeah.
Fucking outsource it.
Yeah.
Financially, you're doing fine enough to do that now.
Yeah. Well, touch wood. I'm going to be buying a house in the next couple of weeks. And
Mate, you're making some leaps. You alluded to the fact that there's dating going on.
Yeah.
Ish. Not dating, but like...
Going on dates.
Dates. Yeah. Same. Like, open. Do you know what? I actually... I told this to the girl I went on a date with. I was like, I was not open to the idea that I have to... If I don't like that person, I couldn't...
That's right.
Tell them, I'm not keen. I was really afraid of actually saying that to people. And...
I think it's all in our own heads, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, I was fully open. I was like, I'm just open to dating now. And if I don't like you after a few weeks or think it's not going to work, I'll have that chat. I'm open enough to do that now, which I wasn't.
Yeah. See, the hard part is I've always
The
just
empathy.
and I just
Fucked, hey.
I plan out my whole life with them.
Yeah.
Like from even on Tinder back when I try it, you know, I'd see their photo and I'd go, if I match them, going to go on the date. Then this is going to happen. Then I'm going to fucking meet their parents, and then I swipe right, and then they just never even match me. And I've done this whole flash forward of my life with this person. And so after I met God, I'm like, all right, I'm just open, and I'll see what happens.
Yeah, but this, I think you mentioned it before, like just because you don't know how to do something doesn't mean you don't go for the first time and learn it. It's the same with a date. Like just because you're not sure if it's going to be right forever, you don't go to the date and check. Yeah. So I was closing myself off to every fucking person because I was unsure.
Yeah, but this is where it gets scary because any time in the past, right, I've ever been like, don't be like that.
Yeah.
Open, be a bit more empathetic.
Yeah.
I've ended up with baby reindeers, bro. Honestly, man, like you should... Like way back when, you know, the girl I was seeing, she'd be like, don't ignore them, just be nice back. Go, oh, what did you like about the show? First time I tried that, bro, I'm like, oh, that's cool, what did you like? And then it's bang, 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 5 in a row. It was literally, for people that have watched, it was like me offering a cup of tea to Martha. Yeah. It opened the floodgates.
Oh, yeah.
But so I don't do that anymore. Then it was voice notes. Then she's sending me fucking...
See, that's different, though. I think that's...
She added mush to get to my house to see... She's like, is your housemate home? Then there's voice notes. Then it's like fucking...
Yeah.
Pictures of a puss and shit, which is never an issue if you're both on the same wavelength, but...
That's not like I'm at a pub and I meet a girl and we chat and then I close myself off to potential futures because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So that's a bit different. Like that's someone who's watched your show and gone, oh my God, Daniel Delby, I fucking love you.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, I was trying to be open and nice.
Be very cautious to that. Delby.
Yeah. It's fuck, right?
Being open to that has been it's opened me up to a lot of other shit. Like just life feels better. Oh, nice. Anal. No, life feels better. That's good. Life feels less restrictive.
Or Whitey just messaged, no tear.
Yes!
Or he's not crying, no tear. No tear.
Yes, good work.
All
right, come back, finish off the episode. All right, good stuff, bro.
Sure, well, join the Patreon, ad-free.
Yeah, sure. Should we do a little Patreon after this? 10 minutes?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Join if you want to listen
is
to what
there already is the joke writing app? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can just show you and get a reaction to the song.
Yeah, cool. All right, awesome.
Because you didn't want that as part of the riff bit. You wanted to do the shoe bit.
No, but if we hear it, that's better. That'd be cool. All right, Uru. Bye-bye.